So, a few weeks ago, my mom and I were talking about old Hindi film songs, specifically the song Mera Naam Chin Chin Chu. We watched the music video together and saw very, very different things in it. For my mom, she saw Helen, the item number actress that she loved, the classic heroine who starred in most of her favorite songs from this zamana. She was listening to a song she had grown up with, that her parents and her friends and everyone around her listened to all the time. When she watched the music video, she was nostalgic and reminiscing. I, on the other hand, saw an Indian woman in yellowface singing a song that sexualized East Asians while homogenizing them. I saw something racist in both the lyrics and the video. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. One notorious instance comes in the form of one of my mom's favorite songs from the 80s, a song that is still played today on the radio. Every Breath You Take. To irritate my mother, I would call this the stalker song and sing it in a really creepy way. When the song was first released and when my mother listened to it before me, she heard a very romantic song about pining for a lost love. At the end of these conversations, my mother usually concludes that I, and by extension my entire generation, cannot enjoy things anymore. And I automatically defend myself because, of course, I enjoy things. Don't I? I'm an unapologetic fangirl about most things, and my mother knows this. She's the one who drove me to Harry Potter midnight releases and bought me all of those Doctor Who t-shirts. She's literally the person who single-handedly built my love of reading. I really enjoy my life, and I enjoy consuming entertainment, but at the same time, I'm critical of it. I publicly criticized the Fantastic Beasts franchise for associating itself with a known abuser. I criticized Taylor Swift and her brand of lazy white feminism. I criticized Stephen Moffat for his sheer inability to write women who exist for themselves. I don't really think this is a bad thing. To be critical isn't to criticize for no reason. It's to understand the problems people might have with certain pieces of media. Let's take the example of Chin Chin Chu. I realized that this song came from a different time period, and I appreciate that kind of music so much. I love that the way I learned about this song was from my favorite movie of all time, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, when Miss Bergenza hilariously starts singing it right before Tina comes on with her sparkling silver dress and electric guitar. I appreciate a lot about this song, and on a purely musical and entertainment level, I really enjoy this song. However, I can't ignore my education. I can't ignore the fact that the lyrics are literally, "My name is Chin Chin Chu, in the moonlight, me and you, hello Mr. How do you do?" And the actress playing her is in yellowface. Yes, the actress was also a person of color, but she was a privileged, fair-skinned Indian actress, Helen, someone who is still considered an icon of old Bollywood. I can't ignore the harmful stereotypes this music video is perpetuating, and if you watched the music video, I don't think you would be able to either. However, I understand that Helen and the people involved in this project probably didn't realize that they were perpetuating harmful stereotypes of the Orient while writing this song and filming this video. They simply wanted to make a flirty song that takes place in a different country. Which country, I have no idea. But I understand that there was less access to other parts of the world back then, and less understanding of how they wanted to be viewed versus how they were viewed. There was no internet, and we couldn't access other countries the way we can now. I understand the impact of Orientalism and how this work is othering and Orientalizing without even realizing it. They clearly weren't trying to hurt anyone, but to say that their intent is all that matters is to minimize the pain someone can feel while watching this video and listening to this song. Because I have the education that I do, I have the awareness to understand both the initial intentions and the unintentional results. I know what stereotyping is, and I know what racial stereotyping is, and I know that yellowface is a persistent problem in the global film industry. Because I know this, I can actually gain a deeper appreciation for the song because I understand what it was trying to do and where it failed. To view the song the same way now as we did in 1958 is to participate in willful ignorance, which I'm not willing to do. To view any piece of media, especially one that we enjoy, without a critical eye is to dismiss any sort of deep thought on it and to dismiss it as a work of art entirely. In thinking critically, I'm not sitting around and getting angry at the creators of the work. Instead, I'm able to think deeper on it and come out of the experience more fulfilled. I'm able to learn from others' mistakes and figure out how I and we all can do better. And I can still enjoy a well-composed song, if nothing else. That is it for this video. I would love to know your thoughts if you have any. And if not, I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hello, Mr. Howdy Do. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. I'm doing the Miss Braganza hands.